There's a part of us that always wants to be validated by our mothers, especially me. That's why I let mom read the final drafts of all my projects. I want her to validate my creativity. But after she read Call and Response, I chose to interview her on a live interview that streamed to YouTube and Facebook. I wanted to talk to her about the particular childhood memory on which the play was based. Unfortunately, it was like pulling teeth to try to get responses out of her. And the one response to the very direct question that I asked about what does she think about the project, I said, basically, what do you think about, call and response? She said, it's weird. She called my project weird to the broader public that I'm asking to support the project. It really hurt my feelings. But more than that, it scratched at something very deep. You see, I'm always jealous and annoyed when I hear my creative friends talk about an uncle who worked for a studio or an aunt who got this gig or contract or book deal or who sold a script. It's like they have someone who's on the inside that has already made room for them. So when my mother called my project weird, it was like, not only do I not have anyone on the inside, like my creative peeps, and not only do I not have anyone who has blazed the trail ahead of me and is mentoring me, I have a mama who says my project is weird. But two things came to me. The first one happened about 17 years ago. I was in Miami attending the American Black Film Festival. And Laurence Fishburne was the keynote speaker for one of the talkbacks. He's describing his remarkable creative journey that actually began when he was a little boy. He was a child actor. I think his first film was in 1975. We starred in Cornbread, Earl and Me. And he talked about the highs and lows. Then the interviewer asked him what was the prevailing thought he wanted to leave us with. And Laurence Fishburne said, "Don't let these motherfuckers tell you no." Okay. The second thing, though, that I thought about was the biblical narratives, specifically the characters in Scripture who are regarded as the last person on the totem pole, the one with the least amount of influence, the small, ruddy, nondescript person being the very one that God says, you see that one right there? I see their heart. It's beautiful. Yes. I know that everything that is happening for me is happening because God makes room for my gifts, my voice, my visibility, my stories. I am loved well and highly regarded with all my reverent irreverence and with all my weird projects. I walk humbly with my God and boldly before the world. And just as a side note, Mom did, once she saw the project staged, she thought it was hilarious. And then when she watched all of the rehearsals and then was able to participate in the screening of the live performances, she was really, really loving the fact that so many people were tuning in to watch her child's creative ventures. Weird on paper. They come alive when I make it do what it's gonna do.